Hey guys, it's Steve here from BetterGamerZone, just bringing you another solo blind pick 3v3. I'm sat here currently playing as Singed in a tank slash attack power build, or ability power even. And on my team here we have Brand and Olaf, and we are fighting against Master Yi, Volibear and Anivia. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. So we just picked up the Sapphire Crystal for plus 200 mana to begin with, as well as a couple of health pots which help really early on when you're just kind of laning. As long as you don't just get absolutely annihilated straight away, at least we know where they are. So yeah, that could have gone horribly wrong to begin with, but it looks like those two guys are kind of sticking together. So we'll just head back, regen a little bit of health, and then jump straight back into it. I've not played against Anivia before, but I've played against, or I've played as and against Master Yi. It's quite a powerful champion. Volibear, bit hit and miss really. Tried a couple of guys, and in all fairness, they've been alright, but the majority of the time they've not been anything particularly special, to be fair. So we'll just signal these guys and let them know that all three of them seem to be kind of down the bottom. And hopefully we'll have a team that likes to play tactically. There we go, Singed. Actually go into the base and regenerate your health. As a summoner, I am level 10, so not the most experienced player in the world, but just giving it a go, seeing how I get on, and I found Singed works really well for my kind of play style. So we'll see how we get on. These guys look a lot more organised than the kind of usual team that I go up against. So it might actually be a bit of a challenge, hopefully. So I've got Master Yi and Anivia down the bottom here. Anivia seems to be a ranged kind of mage style class from the looks of it, whereas obviously Master Yi is predominantly melee attack speed based. So to begin with, we're just going to level up and get the I forget its name now. That's the one, the Catalyst and Protector, which will effectively give us some extra health from the health portion, as well as extra health from the mana portion due to empowered Bulwark. So we'll just kind of head down the bottom here. It looks like Master Yi's just been taken down by our Olaf. I'm just going to try and push on this Anivia guy because I've not fought against him yet, so I don't know really what his kind of strengths and weaknesses are. But I'm just going to do pretty much what I would usually do with any kind of ranged character, which is just kind of keep pushing them back. They're probably not going to get too close to me because of kind of fling and the general kind of damage and unsettling behaviour that Singed can kind of incite in people, making them petrified and kind of running in all directions really. But from the looks of it, we've got Master Yi hiding in the grass there. He seems to have blown his cooldown, so we're just going to push him back a little bit. Grab another upgrade for Poison Trail. The guys seem to be pushing fairly well at the top, and it looks like Anivia is playing. There we go, just push him back a little bit. We really need to head back to base in a moment because at the moment, at least in the early stages of the game, Singed can sometimes struggle with mana regen, especially using his Poison Trail ability, but later on in the game that does become less and less and less of a problem as you get more kind of mana regen, and obviously picking up more mana for extra health as well. So we're just going to head back down the bottom now that we've picked up Catalytic Protector, and we're actually going to turn that one into the Rod of Ages as our first kind of choice item. Olaf and Brand up the top, dealing a ton of damage to Volibear. Can't see where Anivia is, but not really too concerned. Oh, there's Anivia, dropped down the bottom. Looks like he's... oh, that was unfortunate. So we're not going to try and kind of go melee toe-to-toe with Master Yi, but with a bit of backup from the team there, we absolutely smashed him, so that's fine. We're just going to try and fling him back into the kind of poison trail that I've been putting forward, because when I've played as Master Yi before, a lot of the builds seem to just focus around attack speed and life steal and obviously attack damage and things like that, rather than any particular focus on health and kind of defences of sort, whereas Volibear seems to employ the same kind of tactics as I do, where it's just kind of a run-in, smash, and hope that you deal enough damage fairly quickly so that you're not really going to end up in too much trouble. We've got Volibear here, using the ability that is just so customary for Singed. We're just going to really smash this guy up. If we could grab hold of him, drag him back, that'd be ideal, but yeah, at the moment we're not going to really be able to do a huge amount, as we're lacking a lot of kind of staple movement speed and things like that that are really going to be quite helpful later on in the game. But I'm just going to try and push on these guys and see if we can actually deal some damage. We're a little bit too low health really to be pushing, but yeah, I can see Anivia. Wow, he seems to regen a lot of health then. I'm sure he was quite low to begin with. Try and grab as many of these guys as possible. One of the main problems really that I've run into with Singed is being able to time those kind of minion kills, because his melee is really quite weak to begin with, and it does rely on poison trail. So as soon as you start running out of mana and losing your main damage source in kind of poison trail and things like that, it's challenging initially, but once you get off the ground and you start getting your items sorted and dealing more damage and getting the right mana regen, it really does start to become a force unto himself. And then kind of mid-game we're going to push for a lot of armour, and with Anivia, I think Anivia may be the more dangerous one of the group. Volibear doesn't seem to really pose any challenge, and at the moment Master Yi, and I'm not sure how good the other members of the team are necessarily, but at the moment Master Yi seems to be going down quite easily for the other members of the team, so there's a good chance that he might not necessarily be the most. So we've got Anivia coming in behind us, so we're just going to drop back. That's a really well placed ability actually. Yeah, so just as I was thinking, that guy seems to know what he's doing a little bit, but it's always hard to tell when you're playing kind of blind pick, because this week Anivia is actually on the free character rotation, so there's as good a chance as any really that the guy doesn't actually own Anivia, so that's going to become a little bit annoying, but never mind, we'll plough on. It's going to drop down the bottom. I can see that Volibear is pushing on the bottom tower as well as Master Yi, so we're going to push along the middle here. He's going for the turret, sorry, not the turret, the altar. Let's see if we can head off Master Yi. I get a feeling it'll probably end up heading towards the jungle bit in the middle, possibly, but you never can tell.
To shake or not to shake?
No, we've lost him. That's fine. We'll just head back into the middle here. It's all looking fairly safe at the moment, to be honest. There's not a huge amount kind of going on. There we go. Some minions at last. So Brand looks like he's heading up top where Olaf is. I can see Master Yi in the grass. I can see Anivia, so we're just going to head for Anivia because I really don't like that guy. And I think we can probably we've got that guy. Grab Master Yi as well while we're here, if we can. There we go. Take the damage off of Brand. That should cover his back for a minute or two at least. So we'll just take down these last couple of minions, and with the fact that their team is all pretty much gone, well, the fact that it's unfortunate that we haven't got any minions there to really push on this bottom bit, but never mind. I wanted to kind of push forward then, but it's not a huge amount that we can do, and I get the feeling that, yeah, it's just what I thought actually. We're gonna... yeah. Never mind, we'll take that as a bit of a whoopsie moment and just pick up some boots. We've gone for the Mercury's treads for the magic resist, additional movement speed, and then we'll just enchant them for movement speed as well. And this is where damage dealing will become a lot easier with Singed, because you'll have a lot more, a lot better chance of catching people and really using toxic poison trail. I keep wanting to call it toxic cloud, poison trail to kind of full advantage really. So we'll just push here. Let's see Master Yi in the lane. He's not really got many minions to really help. Let's see if we can slow him down a bit. All we need is just one good kind of pull, and he's back, and he's down. Yeah, that was it. That was always going to happen. See if we can get a double kill. No, he's gone too far back then. So all in all, not going too badly. The top lane's a little bit exposed, but we could really do with a little bit of almost a moral victory really, in taking down this tower down here. I can see Anivia kind of in the middle. See if we can grab this guy. Oh, that guy was unlucky then, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll secure the triple kill here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, Christ. How did that happen? I thought that was us then. Ah. Whoops. Right. Yeah, we're looking good. Looking good top lane. We've got a bunch of minions incoming. The only problem really is going to be health, so we'll just drop a health potion, although it's not going to really help a huge amount. In fact, I think that one turret shot probably just undid so much of the actual assistance. Just try and bring this Anivia back. That was a bit of a sacrifice there, really. I think that was a bit overzealous of me, really, but never mind. Pick up the Frozen Heart now, which is really going to start to boost our survivability, really. We've gone for, obviously, just all the components to make up the Frozen Heart, which are going to really start to give us extra armour, because the only person really that's going to cause us any trouble is Anivia. So if we can start to dominate the two melee characters, then we can really clear the path for Brand. And what's his name? Olaf. Almost forgot his name then. Well, I did forget his name. But yeah, if we can really kind of subdue the melee guys, the only person that's going to be Anivia, and as soon as we corner her. She's I think it's a her anyway. Sounds like a female name. As soon as we corner her, she'll be in a whole world of trouble anyway. As you can see, the movement speed really does come into its own, and at least forces people to waste any kind of cooldowns that they've got. And this guy's really just going to be in a whole world of pain. Anivia's up the top, and they really can't do a huge amount to us unless we do something silly to them. So yeah, we'll just leave them to kind of mess about really for the moment, and we'll just head up the top and see if we can distract them. Since Volibear and Anivia are up there, it's highly likely that Master Yi is probably following these guys. Yeah, just as I thought. We'll see if we can take this guy down. Yeah, this guy's in a whole world of trouble.
It's nearly time.
You have slain an enemy.
So from the looks of it, Anivia is still kind of pushing or defending the tower down the bottom, so we should have a good break for here, although I'm sure I saw Volibear there actually. We'll just try and pull him back. And there we go, he's used his big ability. I'm not really too fussed about him throwing me around. There we go, taking down those two guys, so we should be fine now. Slow these guys down. And before we get too overconfident, we're just going to drop back, pick up the last bits that we need. I think we'll probably have enough to grab the frozen heart now, so yeah, there we go. So grab the frozen heart. The next thing that we're going to pick up is actually going to be the abyssal scepter, but we don't have any anywhere near enough money to grab any of the bits that we need for it yet. So we're just going to drop down the bottom here. It looks like Anivia is going to be in a whole world of trouble here. So we'll just kind of, if Singed would actually move, just kind of carry on pushing. Because if we can get these two guys down, then it's a clear run for the for the tower really. And I'm not sure what this guy's doing exactly. There we go. We'll just farm the rest of these minions here. If nothing else, it's a benefit for us just to grab all these minions. That was a really silly idea, Anivia. Because I'm not really too afraid. Yeah. And I did sacrifice myself a little bit there, but yeah, we are going to be in a bit of trouble here in a minute if we don't get out of here. There we go. That'll do. This guy's going to overextend himself, and all we need to do is just run in, grab him, and we're oh, whoops. Oh, got a Master Yi back here, so we're just going to grab him.
An enemy has been slain.
On my way.
Right, now that we've dealt their team a whole world of pain, we're just going to drop back, pick up the bits that we need, a couple of bits that we need for the Abyssal Scepter, so that we can start to bring a lot more kind of pain to them now. So we'll just grab that. We're not massively focused on magic resist at the moment. We just need some extra ability power, so we'll just keep pushing down the bottom. I've got Volibear and Anivia down the bottom. Can't see Master Yi. He's not showing up near the minions up the top either, so we'll just push down here, see what we can get done with these guys. I think, yeah, has to ease down. I'm going to push through this Anivia guy. Because we really need to just take this guy down. And there we go. We should be able to push the tower now. And in all fairness, if we don't get the tower and the inhibitor, things have gone horribly wrong. So we'll just push this now. We may even get the rest of the yeah, if we grab Volibear, grab Anivia. There we go. And with the next bunch of minions, it should be game over, really. Excellent, right, let's just push the tower. And there we go. A fairly speedy victory. Good game all round. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Please hit like and subscribe and you'll be kept up to date with all of the latest videos that the BetterGamerZone team put together. Once again, it's Steve here. Thank you very much.